Hello again friends and loyal Wolfpack members, Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to the channel. And all hail Sandro Sammarco, that lord amongst men. What am I talking about? Well, Sandy has gone and released a dev update on patch 2.3 on the forums through Edward Lewis. And in this update, he goes into a bit more detail about what we can expect to get from the multi-crew update. Now, patch 2.3 is the next patch which is going to be going live on the beta servers in the week starting the 20th of February. So this is going to be really nice, and I'm really looking forward to the next beta. So it's going to be anywhere between the 20th and the 26th is when the beta starts. And what can we expect to see? Well, obviously they're starting off with multi-crew, which is going to give commanders the ability to join up in the same ship and adventure in space. And one of the things that Sandy is talking about is how they're trying to make this as fun as possible. So they're not going to be adding too many restrictions to this. Now, what do they mean by this? Now, I'm actually going to go and quote the forum post here with this. It says, setting up multi-crew. Fundamentally, multi-crew is about having fun with friends. So we want to make sure that there's as few barriers to enjoying this feature as possible. Starting with crew formation process. We want to make this process as easy as possible to start having fun on a multi-crew ship. And I like the fact that they say on a multi-crew ship here, because this implies that not every ship is going to be able to use multi-crew, because obviously you're not going to have enough space on an Eagle or a Sidewinder to have multi-crew capabilities. These are traditionally single crew ships, but ships such as the Vulture, the Cobra, anything around about that size and larger, then I imagine that it's a great ship to go and have multi-crew with, because all these ships do have spare cockpit seats over on like the left, the right, or even behind the main helm seat. And this actually goes and moves into the next bit as well. It says as long as their ship has enough seats, different ships have different multi-crew capabilities. A commander can directly invite players or can set their vessel to allow multi-crew access. Commanders looking to play as a crew can either accept direct invites or activate a new looking for ship feature, which is really nice as well. So basically you're going to be able to go and set your ship up for multi-crew even if you're out exploring in the vast deeps of space, and people are going to be able to jump into your ship and have a quick look around and go, oh my god, this is awesome. So this is going to be really cool. I can imagine there's going to be a lot of great YouTube abilities here, potentially even for just having a player act as a cameraman for your own ship. I wonder how this is going to work with the classified camera, whether the crewmen are going to be able to use that or not. I really like the ability to do so, because that would really help getting really nice shots for videos and streams and whatever, so that'd be really interesting. But anyway, back to this looking for ship feature. What they say is it'll automatically place them as a crew to the suitable vessel, with multi-crew access allowed, making the process fun, quick and painless. So I'm really liking the idea that we can go and have multiple commanders in the same ship. What they're saying as well is that you're going to be able to jump in and out of other commander ships regardless of distance. And you'll also be able to leave at any time, or even be kicked out by the ship's owner. When that happens, you'll return straight to your own ship, making the whole affair a very friendly drop-in, drop-out procedure, as quoting the forum post here. Now, there have been a bunch of misconceptions about this particular type of gameplay. I, for myself, have been guilty of this. I always assumed that multi-crew would allow up to 4 commanders into one ship. This is not true. What is happening is they're going to be having 3 commanders into a ship. There's going to be 3 different roles. There's going to be Helm, Gunner and Fighter Con. Not sure what Fighter Con stands for, but I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments will go and tell me what this means. But basically the Helm is going to be what we are currently now. As we play the game right now, we are playing as the Helm. But once multi-crew hits, this is going to be changing a little bit. If we have multi-crew enabled and we have other people in there, a few of the some of the functions that we control ourselves will be given over to the extra crewmen. Flying as the Helm, we are going to have access to all of the fixed and gimbaled weaponry, We're also going to be able to launch NPC fighter pilots, and if we have additional crew members, they're going to be able to deal with other things such as the gunner. He's going to be able to take control of all turreted weapons on the ship. Now what they're saying is you don't need to jump between each of the individual turrets though. What's going to happen is you're going to have a third-person interface, and I'm curious as to see what kind of form this is going to take. I'm assuming it's going to be some form of neural link, maybe. We'll have to see how well this works, or how they actually go and model it into the game. But what's going to happen is you're going to have a third-person interface, and you're going to have a reticule which you can track around, and all the turrets that have it in their fire arc will go and focus on it. So that's going to make it very easy to fire all the turreted weapons on one target in one go. The gunner is also going to be having some quick slot fire buttons, which I'm assuming is going to be some kind of extra fire groups. So they're going to be able to activate scanners and certain types of weapons or something. And one of the things that I found about this post that was really, really interesting was that you're going to be able to not just fire off in front of you, you're going to be able to take control of the missiles as well, and then you're going to be able to fire those missiles behind you. Now I'm assuming this means seeker missiles only, so you can get a target lock on a ship that's behind you. And I can imagine this is going to be really nice for trade vessels that are just trying to run the hell away. If you've got a gunner in your ship, you can open up your missiles, run away, target the ship behind you, and just fire off a volley of missiles behind you. That will get the ship that's chasing you to think twice about their life choices. Now the next one is Fighter Con, and I'm not sure what the con stands for, as I said previously, but like I said, somebody will probably let me know in the comments. But this crewman will be able to control and launch fighters, even if the helm has already launched an NPC crewman. Yes, you heard me right, we are going to be able to launch 2 fighters, one for an NPC and one for a player. So that is really nice as well, and it does go and fit with a lot of the in-game lore with the larger ships like the Cutter, the Corvette and the Anaconda, saying that they can go and launch 2 fighters at any one time. Now this is obviously going to be making the ship launch fighters even more of a deciding factor in combat. You're going to be having a player flying the fighter, and you're going to have an NPC as well. So you have 2 fighters protecting your ship at any one time. So this is going to be really interesting. Now one of the next things that they say is that the benefits of multi-crew are really nice as well. So what they say is every crewman is going to have access to a power distributor pip. Not sure how this is actually going to work, but what they say is it's going to make it so that the ship is going to run exceptionally efficiently. Basically making it so that each individual crew can assign power into different areas. Now, I'm really curious as to see how this works. But until it arrives on the beta server, we really can't say with any certainty, because we've basically just got a couple of lines of text letting us know what they're thinking. So I'm going to reserve judgment on this until the beta arrives. What they're also saying is ship buy premiums are also going to be reduced for each crew member. So again, their purpose is to focus on lowering the bar and making it easier to wing up, and easier to fly larger ships. So what they're saying as well is that all bounty vouchers that the helmsman, the ship owner, receives will also be duplicated for each crew member. So it's not going to be shared, it's going to be duplicated. You're going to make multi-crewing a really nice way of getting other commanders making money. So just imagine taking one of your friends that's just bought the game, let's say. You can get them to come into your gunner position, or even into your ship launched fighter if you want to specifically teach them how to go into combat. And then you can go and proceed to fly into a hazardous resource extraction site and kick ass. By the time you come out, you're all going to be coming out with the maximum allotment of bounty vouchers. It's not going to have been split 3 ways, it's going to be duplicated. I'm not sure if this is going to make it all the way to release, but this seems very, very powerful for making other people more money. And I suspect it may have something to do with a lot of people exploiting the game in certain things. They're trying to make it easier to make money so that exploits are less needed. But this is just my thoughts on this. Now, however, they are saying that the benefits are really good, but also too are the punishments. So what they're saying is any crime that the ship suffers is applied to all crew members equally. If you shoot at some authority vessels and you kill a bunch of those, maybe, then you're going to have a big, massive bounty on your head. If you leave the helmsman's ship, you are going to be wanted as well, unless, when you leave, you can choose whether or not you want to wipe the crimes from you, but you also lose all bounty vouchers or whatever from the multi-crew experience. So it's giving you a choice, so at the very least you can't say, oh, some idiot went and shot and killed a bunch of system authority, so I'm now wanted for like 3 weeks, or a week as the case may be. No, you do get the choice to wipe that off, but then you will lose everything. It's going to be a choice. You're going to have to weigh up, do you want the money or do you not want the bounty? Which one do you want more? Basically, this is all the information that we've been given by Sandy so far. Now, I'm really, really looking forward to this, because not only is it making multi-crew really accessible, but it's also going to be increasing the effectiveness of patch 2.2. So you can see that Frontier has some sort of long-term strategy in place, and they're not just putting things in willy-nilly. Now, this is just my point of view on this, but then again, I have been accused of being insanely optimistic when it comes to this game, and I do love this game, and I'm really looking forward to anything new that they're bringing in. But then again, this patch not only includes multi-crew, which I'm already excited for, it brings in the commander creator, and this is something that I've been looking forward to and hoping for since the inception of this game, or since I first started playing, I should say. Because, as I've said previously, I can spend hours creating a character trying to make it look just right. In an MMO, 9 times out of 10, I'll probably delete the character after about 10 levels because I'll decide that I didn't get it quite right and I'll go back and try again. But I'm really looking forward to putting a face to Digital Commander Chaos Wolf, Commander Ducky, and Commander Mel Reynolds. I'm really, really, really looking forward to doing this. And I really cannot wait for this to go live, or even just test it out in the betas. So anyway, this is enough about me talking about this and or potentially gushing about this. What do you guys think? Let me know, as always, down in the comments. But that's going to be it for this video. I'm really looking forward to see what you guys think about this post and about the future update. Like I said, let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my level best to get back to as many of you as I can. But that's going to be it for the video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, my fellow commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.